Oh yeah, this doesn't look like a creepy town. Damn storm died down as soon as you stepped in the town. Seems like it was storming just for you. You might want to turn tail and try your luck somewhere elsewhere, son. But a nasty rash of disappearances these last few months. Townspeople and such. There was only one only a quarter of an hour ago. Hell, people are going to be curious about a stranger like you stumbling so soon after the kidnappings. You better report to the Burgomaster mansion if you know what's good for you. Let me ask you some questions. Clear yourself of guilt and such. We aren't an unfriendly town, but we aren't dumb either. What does Fatima have to say? I'm just so curious. Questioning in regards to local disturbances. Fair enough. Erica, I say that ring dweller, the Burgomaster, is hiding in his manor and knows something about the disappearances. I bet you he's a fucking vampire. I'm sorry, I'm gonna peel my face off and eat it. Oh! Wait, why is everyone here human? Why can't I interact with this guy? Maybe I'm going to interact with him there. Well, those are like drag marks. Bug time! Yay! Cyan bug. They're mourning for the lost child inside. You should go in there and comfort them. What do you mean I should go in there and comfort them? I don't know. He was such a creative boy, always telling stories about this or that. He was a little monster too, but what child isn't from time to time? He was our son. We were playing with his toy... we were playing with his toy workers by the fireplace here. And when he heard a scream, he jumped out of bed to see if he were falling in the fire, but he was gone. Oh, he were gone. The door were wide open, and there were fresh drag marks in the snow out there, which you can see. You may check the room if you will. Joseph wasn't the best behaved kid in the world, but he was our son. Let's find him. What are you hiding, people? They say look upstairs, but they expect me to break through the lock first. Not exactly helpful people, are they? Yeah, once did that hit the numbers first before hitting the thing, and I did actually get the lock done. Whew. Interesting bear, nice bit of item. And something with yellow things in its head. Big white with yellow things in its head. Okay. Well, there's nothing obvious in this room, to be honest. I should see the Burgomaster first, though, if I can find him. That's the only big house I see in the middle there. No, I didn't. They're there. Oh, there's another there. Fucking hell. Got enough doors there, sir. Oh, what trouble is this mayorship? Headaches upon toothaches. Okay, that's an interesting one. This whole kidnapping affair has been a burr in my backside for weeks. As if it wasn't bad enough that we haven't heard from the ring dwellers in 6 months. I investigate the manor myself, but my Muriel duties keep me caged up in the manor. It's a shame. I've quite the detective instinct. Don't lift an eyebrow at me. I've extensively studied the Languette method of lie detection. The subtle clues of your truthfulness are painted all over your face. Shall I put? I'll start by eliminating you as a suspect in the kidnapping. So I'm going to ask you a series of questions that will reveal your guilt or innocence. Land detection is foolproof bullshit. What is your name, sir? Sylvester Sly Boots. You speak the truth. Now then, Mr. Boots, do you like to sneak up on people? Yes. You're lying, Mr. Boots. I don't even need the end. See that? If you were telling the truth, you'd have snuck up on me just a minute ago, instead of tapping me ever so gently on the shoulder. Yes, well, I suppose you check out. Oh, it's so nice to talk to someone nearly my intellectual equal. Nearly your intellectual equal. Okay, mate. Everyone around me seems to have lost their brain over the last few years. It's quite depressing, really. Excuse me, my thoughts are in motion. Yes, it's a good idea, Bennings. You're brilliant. Maybe you could handle some of the legwork for me out in the field. In exchange, I can offer you free room and board at the Fairweather Inn. An invitation to next year's summer hooting party. Let's see, have you been to the crime scene yet? Why don't you take a photograph of... Photography. Nothing too bloody, please. I'm already lightheaded. Bring them back for examination and I'll solve the case at home. Oh, fuck off, will you? You couldn't solve shit. In my business, but why would you throw away a girl like Laurie for a trollop like Pamela? I know she's flashier than Laurie, but everyone from here to Doran has kept her bed warm. I don't understand what happened. Weren't you asking for advice on what to buy Laurie for your anniversary not long ago? You wanted to buy her a crowbar, and I convinced you to get a love totem. Laurie really loves you. Patch things up with her before you regret it. Wait a minute. For a romantical gift, for a romantic gift, the guy wanted to buy her a crowbar. I guess that would work in some circles. Oh, and take a look at those scratches on the roof behind you. What is that? Wait a minute. What scratches on... Oh! What? Well, weird doesn't even come close. Big claw marks like that. Oh, are we dealing with a werewolf now? Either a vampire or a werewolf, one or two. The forgetfulness and like that person walking to that area and being all like, oh, why did I get this stuff if that was the case? Alright, dickhead. This picture they got for me. This is a photograph of the crime scene, but this is impossible. The drag marks stopped right underneath the tree. That doesn't make a whit of sense, does it? Either the kidnapper is using the tree for transportation, or the kidnapping of a fly. It would be a strong bird, wouldn't it? Perhaps it's a building a nest. Maybe a human bones. How ghastly! Picture here. Notice the claw marks on the roof, and you see those little brambles around it? Those are whiteberry burrs from the White Caves, just a few miles away. Whatever trees are claw marks must have brushed by a whiteberry bush outside the cave. Why don't you walk the border of the town and photograph any weaknesses in our perimeter fence? I think it's really the town person responsible for those disappearances. But it does seem a bit off. Well, I don't think I've even seen a fence on the perimeter. That's not a very good fence. Any monster could climb over that. And that. Maybe rely on the wing dwellers for most of the basic needs. In exchange, we do work for them. Isn't that slavery? Do you want me to hit you? Hand me a nail. Yeah, it gets harder to remember that time before the crash. What's to remember? We were all suspended in suspended animation. Stop blathering and hand me the hammer. Wait a minute, what? Wing dwellers had us working on a ship, weren't they? For the Emperor? It's so hard to remember. I'm gonna nail you to the building. Peter's gonna have to learn to catch another type of bird, no? If she was called to here by that thing, if my theory was correct earlier, then is there some break in the fence around here? Yes, there is! Pretty much tore the goddamn thing apart. Oh wow! He survived! He's a good boy. Wow, whoa. Woof woof. Ow. Woof wow. Ow. Yeah, unfortunately I can't understand you. Even with the universal translator, I can't understand a dog, let alone a superhero dog. That's a shame. No picture you got for me. Here, now, isn't this an interesting picture? It looks like something is sneaking in the town through the hole in the fence. There are 3 important things to look at for it. One that's too tight a squeeze for a regular person, so it must be a child. That size of the feet. Second, there are telltale claw marks right underneath the opening. It must be a child with very sharp nails. Third, those footprints disappeared right under the tree. Conclusion, there must be a child breaking into town and using the trees for transportation. Perhaps it's a feral child who can climb. Such things are not unheard of in the world. I think we now have enough photographic evidence to solve the mystery, young Mr. Boots. No. The logical conclusion is that a sharp-clawed feral child from the White Caves is responsible for the kidnappings, coming in through the hole in the fence and leaving via the trees. If that's your logical conclusion, sir. It's mean there's only one task left for you to do. You must travel to the White Caves and bring back the child. He must be made to pay for his crimes. Very well then. Sleep at the Fairweather Inn tonight, and compliments to the Burgermeister. Then, bright and early tomorrow morning, you will journey to the White Caves and bring this case to a proper conclusion. Oh, exciting! What does Fatima have to say about that? Get some rest before striking out the White Caves tomorrow morning. Yeah, that's about right. Oh no, I put that down there, isn't it? What if the surface armies decide they want to take over the world now that the ring dwellers are out to lunch? Please, sir, don't take please, sir, don't take our flimsy homes. No, not the snow. Please, don't take all our snow. I like that sarcasm there. Like, oh no, please, don't take our snow. What? Our precious snow. If only I had that mental ability to communicate with the dog still, he could probably help me solve this case. Or maybe that's meant to be my bedroom. This is... There we go. Better get some REM tonight. REM time before heading out to the heading out after the whimper. I think they mean Whomper.